Meet Herbert Hoover, the man who entered the White House facing the Great Depression, but also facing a personal crisis of health. At 200 pounds, he needed a workout, and he needed it fast. He couldn't spare time for a long game of golf, so he ordered his doctor to invent a sport that would push him to his physical limit in just 15 minutes. The result? Hooverball. It gave his cabinet the nickname the Medicine Ball Cabinet and became a White House tradition during that era. And the game can still be found played in leagues around the country. When Herbert Hoover was inaugurated in 1929, he was already carrying the heavy weight of the presidency and a few extra pounds. At 200 pounds, the 54-year-old was told by his doctor, Commander Joel Boone, that he needed a serious, strenuous daily workout. Hoover, however, was obsessed with efficiency. He had no time to spare. As he famously said, he couldn't devote 2 hours a day to golf and tennis. He needed a high-intensity workout that could be completed in the absolute minimum time, ideally before breakfast. The solution came from Dr. Boone, who modified a popular naval game involving a heavy medicine ball. The game was dubbed Hoover-ball, and the president's morning routine was born. The game became the presidential tradition. Every morning, usually around 7 a.m., President Hoover and his closest advisors would gather on the White House lawn for a punishing 15 to 20 minutes of play. This daily routine gave the inner circle a fascinating nickname, the Medicine Ball Cabinet. Playing this intense sport together fostered teamwork and helped keep the president fit during the immense stress of the Great Depression. Now here's a fun side note. While Herbert Hoover was busy inventing an outdoor team sport, his predecessor, President Calvin Coolidge, preferred a much more solitary form of exercise, the electric exercise horse. Coolidge was not keen on strenuous activities and instead rode a large mechanical horse indoors. This strange device, popular amongst the wealthy at the time, simulated a vigorous canter with zero effort from the rider. The contrast between Coolidge's passive and automated ride and the Hoover's intense sweat-inducing medicine ball game highlights just how different these two presidential approaches to the White House fitness truly were. So what are the rules? Well, it's like a mix of volleyball and tennis, but with a heavy medicine ball. Initially an 8-pounder. You throw the ball over an 8-foot net, and the opposing team must catch it on the fly and immediately throw it back. If you drop the ball, fail to catch it, or throw it out of bounds, the other team scores. It's a non-stop test of power, speed, and reaction time. While the medicine ball cabinet eventually disbanded, Hoover-ball didn't die out. As you can see, the game is still played and celebrated primarily at the Herbert Hoover National Historical Site in West Branch, Iowa. Since the game was reintroduced in the 1980s, the site hosts the annual Hoover-ball National Championship every August. People from all over the country gather, not just to play, but to honor Hoover's legacy of fitness and efficiency. And there are still Hooverball leagues out there, keeping the presidential invention alive. The sport is so demanding that it inspired modern fitness equipment. Companies like Rogue Fitness even make heavy Rogue Hoover Medicine Balls, named after the president and his game, continuing the legacy of a strenuous, all-in-one workout. So the next time you hear about a president playing golf, remember President Hoover, the man who, facing the Great Depression, invented a sport just to make sure that he was fit enough to lead. From a necessity for one man's health to an enduring American sport, Hooverball is one of the most unusual legacies in presidential history. Did you know this game existed? Let us know in the comments. And thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us today. We invite you to watch all our videos, from famous funerals to diving into the archives, to find generations of history.